guys, RussLyman here, and I was tagged by Paul from Retro Gaming Arts, and he asked me, how did you get into video games? Well, growing up, I ended up getting a hand-me-down console. That's right, my cousins had the Atari 2600, and they didn't play it much anymore, so my aunt decided to give it to me so I could play it. I used to have it set up downstairs. Actually, in this basement here, it looked a lot different. There was cool wood paneling on the walls, so it definitely had that like 70s vibe to fit with the Atari 2600. And I had the system set up on one of those metal carts with the TV and the Atari on it, and it had the rickety wheels, and you know, I would come downstairs here, play the Atari for a little bit. It was all good and fun, but that all changed one awesome weekend when I went to go stay with my dad for the weekend, and he bought me the Nintendo Entertainment System. Man, it blew me away. I can't remember if I got the exact action set here or if we got the regular system, but I definitely know I had Mario Brothers to play. I just remember my dad setting it up on the TV and playing Mario for the first time. The graphics were so different from Atari, I was like, whoa, this just blew me away. And it pretty much took off from there. I would go over to my dad's on the weekend and play Nintendo, and we would go to video rental stores, and I would get to pick, you know, a few Nintendo games to try out, and there was so many to choose from. Looking at the backs of these boxes at the game store, I had to choose, like, is this game gonna be good? And then you're stuck with it for the weekend, and you had to make do with it, and I just enjoyed playing them. And then I got into Nintendo Power, reading that, and that showed you all the cool games that were coming out, so I pretty much ended up getting stuck on being a Nintendo fanboy. The only time I played Sega was when I went to my neighbor's house, and he had a Sega Genesis, and the neighbor next to him had a Sega CD. So just growing up, I mostly played the Nintendo, and that's pretty much how I got into video games. I enjoyed that, and then anytime a new Nintendo console came out, you know, I wanted to check it out, but it all started with the Atari, and then getting upgraded to the Nintendo. So I like to tag Mike Levy over on the YouTube channel Dongled. How did you get into video games? Your channel's been going strong. I know you love games and game music because you have Pixel Tunes Radio, but I kind of want to know that backstory of where it all started. Make sure, guys, to follow me on these social media platforms so you're up to date on everything that I do. And as always, I'm RussLyman, and I'll see you next video.